He's going to be at football practice.
Oh, yeah. No kid was missing.
Yeah. Especially in Texas, dude.
Everyone made it.
Texas is like, I mean, come on. Football is king down
Religion,
there, man. Yeah, it truly is.
Yeah.
Did you go to the fight at the White House?
I did not.
Okay.
I did not get the invite. I mean, they only had, between Dana and Trump, they had 600 tickets. So Dana got 200, Trump got 400. I'm sure Trump gave it, to some of the 1%ers. So that was my issue with the White House. Greatest sporting event I've ever witnessed, by far.
Right.
The
Crazy.
coolest thing I've ever seen. They knocked it out of the park. Salute to Dana for pulling off. Trump having the balls to take all the bullshit that he had to deal with. Greatest thing I've ever witnessed. I have a White House belt. They sent me a UFC 250 White House belt that I have on in my studio.
That's awesome.
So to me, greatest sporting event to ever happen.
Yeah.
It checks all boxes. My only issue with it is you can tell, you could hear, because behind them they had 80,000 like real fans.
Yes.
And you could hear them, even though they were far away, you could hear how excited they were for the fights. And if you watch the fights of the spectators, you're talking about the elite, the 1%ers, the oligarch, the Epstein file people are there, right? So it's right? So you have like these people that they're not into fighting, they don't know what they're watching. I would have done all troops. I would have had every single seat for the troops.
Right.
And because the amount of respect and the amount of energy they would have brought, it would have heightened everything.
Yeah.
But instead you have, you get the weirdos, the 1%ers, like Zuckerberg's there. What the fuck are you doing, Kingside? What the fuck are you doing? You know?
Well, he wrestles too, doesn't he? Isn't he big into the BJJ and shit?
Dude, his PR team is just like, all right, dude, we're going full bro.
Yeah, we got to make you human.
TRT, You're going to put a gold chain on. We want you to look just like Brendan Schaub, right?
Have you met him?
No.
Okay.
I don't have any animosity towards the guy.
Yeah.
I just smell his bullshit a mile away.
Yeah.
And when Dana's like, he's the toughest son of a bitch I know, I'm like, hey, man.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
Now they're in cahoots together because of Meta and stuff like that.
Right,
so they're in business.
He has to be the
Dana's
yeah.
on the board of Meta. I get all that. I'm not even mad at that. If I was on the board, I'd probably be saying the same shit too.
Right.
So I get all of it.
He's the greatest fucking thing ever.
Yeah. He's the toughest guy I know. I'm like, how dare you?
Yeah. I can't remember what was going on, but I missed all of the fights that night. It was I honestly can't remember.
But you watched the World Cup.
But no, hear me out. But I did get to see, and I was fucking blown away, dude, the Gaethje fight.
Yeah. Insane.
Because I'm not I'm not a massive UFC guy. It's not that I don't enjoy it. There's other things I gravitate towards.
No, I get it. And
but
UFC could have done a better
fight,
job
bro.
explaining to like the casual, like you're a casual fan, like you're not tuned into every fight at the Apex or Dana White Contender Series. The majority of those viewers, and most watch UFC fight of all time, but had no idea the stakes in that main event.
Right.
You're talking about Justin Gaethje, who's on his last leg.
Sisa 2122. What up, being Chin? UFC store finally shipped out the UFC Freedom belt. It's gonna look fire in your studio. My wife bought mine for Father's Day gift. Damn, what a good wife, dude. I still haven't got they said it's coming July 10th, July 14th. I haven't heard anything.
Yes,
I'm rooting for Killian, by the way.
Yeah, he's a new up and coming rising star. This is another one. So Reiner de Ritter and Roman Dolidze, they're both going to light heavyweight to fight each other at the UFC Sacramento.
I like that. RDR2, no stranger to middleweight. He fought middleweight at one championship as well.
All right, cool.
Fought middleweight, and I'm no stranger to light heavyweight. Fought light heavyweight too.
Yeah, I think they both did.
Yeah.
So let's go. This one's just kind of crazy. So Ilia Topuria, I remember seeing before his stool. They say the one that he quit on, which is stupid, but the stool that he used for his White House fight, it actually sold for $13,700 in auction.
Oh, well, I feel like it's a good deal. I'd love to have that stool in here.
13 grand? 14,
I'm not
basically
paying
14 grand
for it, but I'd love the stool. Dude, I got notification that my belt ships on July 10th.
Finally.
So what's that, Wednesday? July 10th, Wednesday? I think so.
Yeah.
Big J Schaub's birthday. Got Earl here, who I think is haunted. All good. All good. Yeah, the belt's the real deal. Holyfield. Let me see.
There's some smudge marks on it. Kiddos been having their sticky hands all over it. Tiger was like, Dad, can I leave this in my room? I'm like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. What's up, fam? Welcome to the Big Brown Breakdown Club. It is 11:03 on the dot. I apologize for being about a minute and a half late. About to sprint down to the car to get the UFC belt. That's why I got it. My UPS man was so crunk. I should have got a picture with him. I'll see him today, though. We got these new coaches' kicks coming. Boys officially started football last night.
Football season already?
Cheers. Oh, it's always football season, son. But yeah, especially in Texas. You just can't make a mandatory workouts. The season officially starts July.
Brendan Schaub did this god-awful podcast when he was out in L.A. I think it's literally going to be their least viewed podcast because, well, look at the guest. But he lied and said that Dana White and the UFC sent him a White House Freedom 250 UFC belt when he ordered it online. First, he was lying and he was like, oh, did you get the invite? And he made it sound like it was an option or something. And he was like, oh, Trump and Dana, they only got this many 100 tickets each. As if he would have been. He's banned from every UFC event because Dana White hates him. And he's 100% banned. You want to know how I know he's banned? You don't think Schaub would have went just to try and gin up some publicity for his podcast or something? Of course he's banned. Dana White hates this idiot. All of this is well documented, but in front of these guys, he tried making it sound like, yeah, they just sent me a Freedom 250 belt, yeah. When he had to go online and buy it himself and use the last money. That was his pool money. He has no pool. Him and his wife took a picture in their backyard, and she's in a bikini and he's in swim trunks, and it's like, but you don't got a pool to go into. He talked about his story. Him and his wife had their anniversary, and they were like, went to my friend's house for a pool party because they can't have one at their house. But he can buy new trucks and Freedom 250 belts, but he can't afford a pool. But this is the mental illness that is Brendan Schaub. He has to lie about everything, make everything seem bigger than what it is. He signed a new podcast one deal, right? Signed a deal, but he couldn't just sign a podcast one deal. He had to say, biggest deal ever, biggest deal I ever signed in my career. And it's literally for less money than the last one. But, of course it is. That's the thing. They're redacted lies that are easily provable. But he's such a fucking loser who just wants to look impressive in front of everyone. By the way, how much do you think he threw around Joe Rogan's name behind the scenes to these guys? Have me on your podcast. I'm like, well, I can get you on Rogan. I know for a fact he promises that to people to put him on shit. He'll be like, dude, I'll hook you up. I can get you on Rogan. I'm his best friend. Rogan. Yeah, I can do that. I can get you Rogan. Ugh, so sad. So pathetic. So bappa. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.